Hi, this is James Scott with Board in the Bayou. This episode I'm going to be reviewing Sagrada, the 5 to 6 player expansion by Floodgate Games. This came out in 2018. 1 to 6 players, 30 to 45 minutes, ages 13 and up. Inside this little box comes 2 new player boards, their score tokens, some more window cards, some nice little difficult ones if you like those 6-dot ones, some more objectives, some more favor tokens, some additional dice, a little cardboard punch out dice tray, and these little wheels. Now these wheels are needed for a new type of mode they have called private pool. And in that, what you will do at the beginning of the game, you will roll 2 dice for each color, and you can place them in your wheel. And on your turn, instead of you rolling at the beginning of the round, instead of rolling 2 per player plus the 1, now you only roll 1 per player plus an additional 1. And on your turn, you will have a choice. You have 3 different choices. You can use one of your tool cards. You can place one of the dice from the pool onto your card. And you can use one of the dice from your wheel and use it on your card. You can use all 3 of them, any 2, any 1, or you can simply pass. And then at the end of the last player's turn, you go the regular end phase. I think this, personally, I think it's a nice little feature to add on for when you're playing with the larger player games, because having that 1 dice, you don't have to worry about it going back and forth. It'll go quickly through. The only problem is with that smaller dice pool, you could really be waiting. I do like these wheels, that the fact of you'll have 2 of each color, so you don't have to worry about players grabbing all the red dice before you, and sometimes just getting bad grabs. And another thing they added into, which is I really like, is a dice bag setup. They'll tell you for 2 players, 10 of each color for 50 total. 3 players, 14. 4 players, 18, on such for the standard. So when you play, you'll have exactly the amount of dice that's in the dice bag. Also, too, if you're playing with a private dice pool version, they have how many dice to put of each color in the dice bag. Again, this makes, I really like this because of the fact that it adds to the balance of the game. You now know you don't have a bad draw, whereas before, when you had all the dice in the dice bag, 4 players, I believe it was 90 dice, you would, if you were playing with 2 or 3 players, you were going to have dice left over. There may have been some reds left in the bag, so if you were heavy on the red, oh well, but at least with this way, it's balanced. You know there's going to be all the dice in the bag are going to be pulled. All the red in there are going to be pulled, so you have a chance at them. I forgot to also mention there was 2 new tool cards also that came in the game. These are played when you play the private dice pool version of the game. They will have these you can put in there also. And that's pretty much about it. I definitely think it's a nice upgrade for it. This little dice trays, this little cardboard chintzy, but it is a nice add-on for when you got 6 players and you got to be passing all the way down to the end of the table. If you don't have a nice little dice tray, this is it would be a really nice welcome add-on. All the quality is exactly what you expect from Sagrada. Everything is top notch. And I would definitely recommend this for anyone who has Sagrada. If not for adding on the extra players, of adding on these other options, and just for, I guess, just for the simple part of, I guess you could just print this up and go by this, but I do like this add-on of the dice amount in there. So this is James Scott with Board on the Bayou, and I definitely give this a 8.5 and recommend it for any Sagrada player. Thank you.